Celeste was nominated at the Video Game Awards 2018 for Game of the Year. This nomination surprised the whole industry and is the result of the meticulous care that went in all of the aspects of the game. A solid gameplay that follows the player from a simple jump to complex air maneuvers, while always providing the right challenge. An outstanding soundtrack that not only properly accompanies the player through the game, but actually delves into its mechanics. The ability to touch delicate topics with a naturality hardly seen before in a video game. But something else was my highlight of the game, a small section that to me represents one of the best tutorials I ever seen. A really small thing compared to everything else, but the devil is in the details and I'm obsessed with details. Let's go back a couple of years. It's 2004 and Half-Life 2 takes the world by storm, redefining the basics of modern video games. This sequence is still considered one of the best tutorials in a video game. You're forced to use the gravitational gun to free your passage from some giant saws stuck in the wall. As soon as you grab the first saw, an enemy comes out in front of you. Jump scare. Let's find something to try him. Maybe something dangerous full of spikes, possibly sharp. One click, the enemy is dead, and you just learn a new mechanic without even trying. There is nothing to add, show rather than tell, or I guess even better, play rather than show. Now let's go back to Celeste. For a brief moment during the game, we leave Madeline, the protagonist of the game, to play as an obscure creature. It's not clear why or what we are supposed to do, but we soon learn the behavior of this new character. We understand how this creature moves, that it's able to charge and break walls, and sooner than expected, we are back to Madeline. We don't have to wait long to find ourselves facing the same creature that we controlled a couple of minutes ago. Here is where the magic happens. As soon as we meet the creature again, we know everything about it. There is no need for the game to explain anything to us. We know any strength and weakness of this enemy immediately because we experienced them by ourselves. Both Half-Life 2 and Celeste do a fantastic job at explaining the mechanic of the game without breaking the immersion, but Celeste is doing something more. In Half-Life, we discover how the pieces of the puzzle get together in a new way, whereas Celeste preferred to give us a new toy, some time to play with it, and just as we are getting tired, we are back to the main game. Even if for a brief moment, we experienced the game in a new and different way, without increasing the complexity of what is already on the table.
Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and...
I think we're going to see this again soon, not only because it's a great way to explain the mechanics of the game, but also because it opens many possibilities, mostly narrative ones. Let's imagine that in Half-Life 2 we start the game as a Combine. We explore who they are, how they're oppressing humanity and the weapons they're using to do so. Then we're back in the train. Now, our first meeting with the Combine as Freeman would have a completely different feeling, based on what we learn about them. So, when we develop video games, let's remember it's not a book. The player can learn stuff directly by playing. Thank you for watching.